Welcome to Ashley's Tribe to Well. Oh, you guys, it's been a beautiful, beautiful yet calming weekend. If you've been like, you know, really thinking before you speak, being careful on how you use words, you on the right path. You've been really, e- um, how can I say it? You've been evaluating the words, you know what I'm saying? Really looking into the words before you say them, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like a lot of us are going through that right now. So don't think that it's not a throat chakra energy. I mean, it's not a throat chakra type like situation, like your throat chakra is closed off, because at times our throat chakra is closed off. I'm sure you guys have experienced that um, as a collective, you know what I'm saying? First off, I didn't even say, you guys. How you guys doing? Welcome to Ashley's Tribe. I have something new that I will be incorporating into my when I introduce myself. And let me share it with you guys. So it is, I am the anchor of the universe, um, the real news, and I'm broadcasting the collective's energy, okay? So that's my new, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get used to it and saying it and stuff. But it goes so much with who I am today and what I'm doing and what my contributions to humanity and to the collective. So we're gonna get into it, y'all. We still on the board, okay? This board is still up. The same board that I was speaking on, we're still in that energy, okay? I feel like I posted what? The last time I posted uh, was that on the 8th? That was on the 8th. Yeah, that was on the 8th and today is the 12th? So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it's been 4 days, y'all. Okay, and that's counting by fours. So that's 8. 4 and 4 is 8. So you see how shit work? Because I'm telling y'all, I just been like resting. Like I've been resting. I ain't been wanting to, you know what I'm saying? I just been resting. And so I've been having to tell myself like, it's okay to rest. It's okay to kick back, not be hard on myself, because I know all the work that I've done. I know, that even when I'm laying down and resting, I'm still calculating things in my mind and in my soul and putting things together, right? So, y'all, it's hot. This is going to be a good one tonight. Channeling this energy is going to be good. So I picked up on Omaha. So I don't know if some of you guys are in Omaha that watch me, or maybe you might, be new. And another thing too, to all of my day ones, my old school subscribers. Okay, I had to make something out of that, because yeah. I just want to tell you thank you, and thank you for hanging with me and always supporting me. And to anyone that's new, I appreciate you. And if you have any questions, you can always email me or ask. I'm gonna keep it a stack. These last few videos I posted, I have not put any of my information or put anything in those where you can reach me. But if you look and see in my description box, you will see some of my information on how to contact me. If you have any questions, I'm open to talking and all of that. So I was picking up on Omaha, right? Nebraska. And so I really don't know what it was. It just came through. I don't know if maybe something is going to happen down there, or if something is happening down there, some type of it's a strong energy, because it came to me. It didn't come to me for no reason. So we just have to sit back and see what's going to happen, or what's going to come out of that. Or maybe you have relatives down there. Hi, how you doing? Maybe you have relatives down there. I don't know. So Omaha, Nebraska is significant, okay, right now. All right. Also, I wanted to I wanted to let you guys know that you guys are on a secure line when you come here, okay? You are safe when you come here, all right? We don't play over here, all right? We don't play about the collective, and we don't play about, we don't take it lightly, because we know how there are entities and energies out there that do prey on people like, you know, souls like us, that's aware, that's awakened, or whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? Spiritual awareness. They got spiritual awareness. So let's get into it, y'all. So these two cards. So dragons is significant. I was supposed to share these with you guys before. I'm gonna share them now. These cards are going to resonate with who this message is for. Okay. Yeah. So hi everybody. How you guys doing? Okay. Welcome to Ashley's Tribe to Wealth. The number 5 is significant. Okay. Somebody can stay in Monterey. I always get Monterey. Another thing too, if you live by the coastal lines, any lines where it's water, I'm just seeing like, you know, have an evacuation plan. Okay, have an evacuation plan. I'm not trying to scare you, but I feel like it's important to have one no matter what. But in these times right now, 33 is also significant. Thank you so much, Julie. Is it Julie? Is that, did I say it right? Is Julianne? Thank you. I appreciate you. So if you stay near any water coastal lines, have a and another thing too, I'm being called to share with you guys right now. Don't stay because of the material things. Like, I'm not leaving if something do happen and it's a case of an emergency for that area. You being called to move. Your ancestors, your spirit guides is like, move, because some of you guys are very stubborn and you like, I'm not going nowhere, it's not that serious. Even if you feel that it's not that serious, you never know what Mother Nature can turn out to be. We have to remember that a lot of these, you know, things that's happening around the world is like happening because man is creating that. You know what I'm saying? They're tempting Mother, right? They're playing with nature. So just be aware and be alert, okay? I'm being shown. So we have 18. 18, the number 18 is significant. Some of you guys can be playing a lottery, okay? Playing the lottery, or maybe you played the lottery this week. You want to tell me your story? Yeah, sure you can. You absolutely can. You can always email me and you can share it with me. Just email me and we'll connect like that. Okay. So let me get into this. So we got 18. It's the gatekeeper. Okay. So this card came out and we're in this. So dragons are significant. Okay. We are in the and you guys have to give me some time too, because I'm channeling. I had to, yeah, I had to get it together. Somebody's name can be Malcolm. Okay. Or O'Shea. I'm hearing O'Shea as well. Okay. Okay, it says angel of Labilia, angel of protection, especially against evil spirits. That's the trip. I was just saying how protected you guys are. I moved to New York and I came back over here to Fresno. Okay. How long was you in New York? I know Fresno is not far from the Bay Area. That's where I'm located, in the Bay. That's not far at all. So let me keep going. So it says stabilizing the in-between. Okay, element is earth, air, water, fire, and earth combined to create resilient boundaries. Okay, so a lot of you guys are being called to okay, it's okay, because later people be watching. Thank you so much. It actually I be feeling better when it ain't a lot of people watching. I'm gonna be honest with you. I do. I be getting through it and people watch it later because, I feel like now, right, just on my journey, I'm putting myself out there, and that's something that we all have to do because we are now, brought to the front line. We are no longer in the back, You know what I'm saying? We are no longer small. So we have to put ourselves out there. And even when it's uncomfortable, we still have to do it. And that's what I do. So when I come on here, I'm sharing wisdom. I'm sharing knowledge. I'm sharing what I'm, things some people are not able to tap into their energy, you know what I'm saying? And tap into different ethers. And I am. So I'm just grateful to be able to share with you guys. I've had a lot of revelations on here and told a lot of truths, all truths, but it's been a lot of things that's actually taken place that I've said, you know what I'm saying, before it even happened. So I'm just grateful to be able to work with Source and helping everybody navigate. So I appreciate you guys. So let me read this, y'all. Let me get into this, right? So it says, ether combined to create resilient boundaries. Okay. A tall, slender yet powerful dragon stands at a crossroads. So you could be at a crossroads right now. Or maybe I'm picking up on like you thinking that you're at a crossroads, but you've already crossed that road. You know what I'm saying? You've already made it to the point to where now your soul knows, so your body is asking for rest because there's more adventure that's coming up ahead, right? So it says where many gets mark where many gets mark the passage of the realms. Okay, so let me read that again because y'all probably don't get it. It says, a tall, slender, yet powerful dragon stands at a crossroads where many gates mark the passage of the realms. It is silent and radiates is it indigo light to reveal that of Archangel Michael himself. Do not trespass and do not open these gates without its permission. This dragon appears when you are neglecting your boundaries. Yes. Boundaries and boundaries an underrated and often misunderstood concept on the earth plane. Boundaries protect our physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual space, helping us to maintain our balance and stability in the world. The presence of this dragon is twofold. You are being reminded to both aces and bolster your boundaries. So basically to stand on, what it is that you truly want inside. So a lot of you guys have, went through seasons where you didn't have no boundaries, or you had boundaries, but they were not respected. You know what I'm saying? They were crossed. You know what I'm saying? You deal with a lot of people that was boundary crossers. You know what I'm saying? They didn't care about that. They don't have no type of kind of moral compass when it comes to your boundaries, right? So now, right now, mind you, we are in the year of the 9, y'all, right? That's beginnings, like going into a new. Also shedding a lot of different layers and pulling back a lot of different layers about yourself. So there's going to be a lot of things that you aren't going to have no choice but to confront. And it's going to be very uncomfortable until you confront him. It's like right now, it's either now or never. That's what I hear the universe, you know what I'm saying to us, like, come on. Like, I'm giving you guys the strength that you need. I'm giving you guys the insight that you need. I'm protecting you guys. You stand up. Like, do you know who you are? So you knowing who you are and standing in your light, standing in your power is very important right now, okay? Telling people clean cut what it is, right? Being honest with yourself first. Because when you be honest with yourself, then you can be honest with the other people around you. Anytime you're in a situation where you can't be honest with others, you're not being honest with yourself, so you fake. You fake as fuck. You know what I'm saying? And that's, a lot of us do that. I have. I done been, you know what I'm saying, not speaking how I truly feel, or just letting shit happen because I'm like, okay, whatever. That person is just like that. They like to take digs like that in front of people. They like to make people feel bad. She just like that. My mama just like that. My brother just like that. My sister just like that. And no, fuck that. If a person is constantly belittling you or trying to keep you in a box or not giving you what you giving them, it's time to cut that shit off. You know what I'm saying? Like, those relationships is over. It's old, and it cannot move forward with you. Like I said earlier, you are at a crossroad. I really, really, really feel like you've crossed that you've crossed that. And so you're going to be threw back out there in the lion's den to see if you've actually crossed that. If you haven't, then your ass gonna go back. They gonna push you right back. You're gonna push yourself back, okay? Because that's what happened. Like, only you can do it, right? Because we got free will. So let me keep going. If anybody don't know what's going on right now, the gatekeeper card came out for the dragon. We're going to see how this is going to resonate with what's going on with you right now, okay? So it says, it is also, hold on, I'm going way too far. Helping us to maintain our balance and stability in the world. The presence of this dragon is to fold you are being reminded to both assess and bolster your boundaries on all levels. Furthermore, you are to remain strong against those who wish to test your boundaries and find it uncomfortable when you do not let them in the way they desire. The gatekeeper dragon acts as the gatekeeper between realms, between heaven and earth, and also between you and the energies of those around you. It is also often frustrated at just how much disregard we have for such a massively important concept of self. Boundaries is about you. Boundaries are the most important thing to have when you're in this world and you're operating, or maneuvering, trying to find yourself, or not trying but finding yourself. It should also be noticed that this dragon only appears when necessary. So please take heed its words. Take heed to its words. You must ensure that you are the only person holding the key to the gate that protects your space, place, and self. Okay? Because I'm telling you, we got motherfuckers that's out here that ain't got no limit on what they'll do. So the number 18 is significant. Somebody's name could be Faye. Okay? Or maybe you know somebody named Faye. All right, I got another card that came out for dragons, but I'm gonna wait because I'm gonna get to the board. Now we are on the board, okay? Now this same board is up. This is part 2. All right, and I'm gonna breeze through it, and so that you guys can know what came up last week, and then we're gonna go into the rest of it. But all of this energy is still prominent. I am showing you guys how things don't just how energy flow, okay? Like, just think about it. In this world, when we get up, we look at our phones, we go about our day, and we just go, go, go. That's not the way energy works. Energy flow, and it's no rushing. It doesn't rush. It doesn't hurry up and get somewhere. It's not moving how we move. And we're being taught, okay? We're being taught by the earth, by the energy on the earth, by our ancestors, how to move with this energy. So this is by way of us getting downloads. This is by way of our body feeling a certain way, telling us, no, you no longer can eat this. You no longer can drink this. This type of kind of conversation no longer feels good, right? Or put your phone down. It's time to put the phone down. It's time to focus in on something else. You know what I'm saying? It's time to, meditate. It's time to get out into nature, right? So energy flows. And so it doesn't move how we move. So the same energy that was up on the 8th when I posted the video, the same energy is still up today, which is the 12th, which is a trip because that's 4 days. So the number 4 can be significant, which talks about stability, right? That's so good. The number 4 is up, okay? Okay, so let me get into it. Hold on. And I'm going to pull some cards too. So this first card, it says, if you don't want to be disappointed, help those that help themselves, okay? A great battle he knew he could win, okay? This card came out. So a lot of you guys, you know what I'm saying, are coming to terms with, like, not coming, let me say, you guys are coming to terms with not extending yourself to people that you've already helped in the same situation over and over again. You know, you're pulling back because you've learned that you are hindering that person. You're not helping them, right? And that goes for me too. You know what I'm saying? Like, we want to be there for our relatives and for our family member, but sometimes, we step in and we don't allow them to learn their lesson. We're not giving them their, you know what I'm saying, time to grow like we are having ours as well, giving them their time to learn themselves by way of trial and error, right? The number 233 is significant. Okay, go and look it up. A lot of you guys are being called to investigate, look more into things, okay? We also have the home card that came out, right? The number 10 is significant. You could be seeing 1010. So some of you guys is home. It's a trip how home came out, and then Tassel Man also came out, the key, okay? It's like you've been given a key to a new way of life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you've always had the key, but they have been activated by the universe, because the only way that you were able to use those keys is by way of learning about yourself, learning more about yourself, going more in depth, feeling more, understanding about that divine energy that you hold within you, right? So some of you guys' homes are significant, okay? Also, the Temperance card came out, right? We got the Temperance card that came out. Hello? Okay, so you see me. I'm sorry, y'all. I had somebody calling me. Hold on. Man. Fast energy. What did I do with it? I literally just had it. I had did some investigating on, I'm all investigating. I had did some research on the divine feminine energy, but I want to do that in the daytime. Like, I don't want to talk about that right now. Where is it at? I just had it. I was just reading it. Okay, so we got the Temperance card out on the board. Let me just keep going. I can't find it, so it'd be like that. And then we got the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords never was addressed, right? The Queen of Swords never was addressed. So we're going to talk more about that energy and you being in this energy. Like, you are flawless. So whoever this resonate with, you are flawless right now, okay? You are in your pretty girl era, your handsome man era, and you are not allowing people just to come in. Look at that shit. I put it. You're not allowing people to come in and play in your energy. You know what I'm saying? So you could be guarded right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, protected, guarding yourself from certain energies, allowing certain people to come through. Like, you don't have any access, okay? The Queen of Swords also talk about making firm, decisions, choices. You know what I'm saying? At the top of here, it's a trip, because at the top of this card, y'all, it's a book and a key. It's a book and a key. And mind you, the key came out, right? Right on top of the key, we have 41 could be significant. You could be 41 years old. The time came out, right? Some of you guys are time travelers, okay? If you know, you know, all right? If you know what I mean, you know what I mean, okay? So this Queen of Swords is also giving me, like, you've put up a good battle, and your guides, your spirit guides, and different species and universe are intrigued with you, okay? Because it's a show and it's being watched, and so you are the main character of the show. In your family, in your friends group, in your relationship, you are the main character. So whoever this resonate with, you get a lot of attention. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have a lot of charisma about yourself. You have a lot of character. You know what I'm saying? And you built it up over the years. Now, beneath that mask that you have, okay, and just listen to what I'm saying, because a lot of you guys are like, I ain't wearing no mask. Let me tell you about this Queen of Swords. She has many faces, okay? She has many faces, but she does not allow those faces to have control over who she is. She knows when to pull them out. She knows when to be, and she's always classy with it. He's always on his shit and professional and being in his, divine masculine and feminine energy, okay? He has balance, okay? He's very sharp. She's very sharp. She can see beyond the veils, okay? She sees souls. She doesn't see the physical being, okay? So most definitely you could be a seer, whoever this is. Like, you would only know. You have the ability to look into people's eyes and see who they are, and they are afraid of you because of that. So you build, you attract a lot of enemies when you step in rooms, and they won't even know you, but they will make you an enemy because of your energy. And if you want to know why, it's because it's something inside of them that they haven't faced. It's their insecurities. It has nothing to do with you, but they make it about you. And that's something that you've experienced with this temperance energy. Just being cool, like, okay, it's good. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like that, it's they want you to fight. They want you to act a fool. They want you to be, you know what I'm saying, who you used to be. Deep underneath this, you with a bitch ass. But today, at your age, you like, we grown. I'm not doing that. I'm not finna argue with you. I'm gonna put the past in the past, but don't make me bring it back up. Don't make me be the 18-year-old girl. You get what I'm saying? Don't make me go back to who I used to be, because I can. So that's what I mean by you wear many masks. This Queen of Swords is letting me know that you came to a point in your life, whether if you are a man or a woman, because you have to understand, when we talk about energy, the masculine and the feminine energy, it's no woman or man. It's no physical. In the spiritual realm, it's not, that's not how shit works. There's no woman or man. That's not what they're called. It's an energy. And it's a feminine energy and a masculine energy. And some energies are more masculine, some are more feminine, some are in between. You see? So I'm hearing usurpian, or usurpia. Okay, some of you guys may have heard that. Also the parallel lines. Parallel lines is significant. Maybe some of you guys, because it came out like a couple of readings. Parallel lines. Maybe you need to learn about parallel lines, or where there are parallel lines in the universe. It's a connection to where you are from. Like, you're parallel to a certain degree or something like that. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm hearing his kind or mankind. And when I hear mankind, it's almost like you were a creator from beyond. Like, you come from a long ways back. Like, from a long ways back. Old soul, I'm getting type energy. Very old soul, okay? Very old soul. So yes, this Queen of Swords, she's very strategic at this moment, okay? She's like, okay, am I going to go to that party? Why are they inviting me out and they haven't been inviting me out? Why are they calling me and they haven't been calling me? Why are these people coming? Why are these, you know what I'm saying? Why are people looking at me like this? Sweetheart, let me tell you. And sir, let me tell you, you have this divine essence on you. You know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Do you need to keep your protection up right now? Absolutely. Do you need to be listening to your higher self right now so that you can build on that and with that? Because you're building, before you have anybody that's going to be able to come in, first source, your ancestors want you to be ready and have your shit together. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you've been doing. You've been getting your shit together. You know what I'm saying? You've been laying low, you've been kicking back, and you've been getting your shit together. A lot of you guys have aunts and uncles that's passed away that's been with you guys, okay? Whether if you're close to them or not, they always looked at you and knew you were different, and they admired that about you. So a lot of you guys, when you guys were children, they knew that you were chosen. They knew that you had something by way of conversations that you had at 2 and 3 years old, 5 years old. They knew that you had a very different mind, okay? Your mind worked different, the way that you seen things. So they would sit in a circle or sit together and get information from you, okay? So this happened and it resonates with you. That's you, okay? That's you. And I'm hearing time is of the essence. Like, don't play with your time. I'm hearing them say don't play with your time, and don't allow anybody to play with your time. Okay, I'm hearing that, okay, because they want to come in, and when I say they, I'm talking about the enemy, y'all. The enemy ain't nothing but motherfuckers that want to slow you down because okay, I'm back. They cannot, I'm sorry, you guys. They cannot take your destiny. Now, they can slow you down. They can hold you up and keep you at they stop. But I just see you like racing past all of that. I see you not racing past, but I see you moving through all of that. Like you already know who she is, you already know who he is, and you like, no, you feel me? Like just a little conversation and you know, because you already wasted enough time on motherfuckers to where you know these souls on this earth, right? And you're aware that a lot of these souls are the same souls, you know what I'm saying, but in different bodies. Especially if they, that's why it's like, I'm a firm believer in, I'm gonna say knower, because I hate going, I don't believe shit, y'all. I need to know some shit. But like, I'm a firm knower on like, you know, sides. Like, I don't want to take sides with nobody. I want to stand in my truth. I don't want to take your side of your side. If I can give some, you know, something to where I can, you know, shed light, that's it. If not, I'll pull back. But taking sides, and whoever I'm speaking to, like, that's pretty much how you feel inside. You're not taking no sides. You're not like, okay, I'm on this side, I'm on that side. Like, I know who I am, and I stand on who I am. So it's very, you're giving the energy of integrity. You're giving the energy of, like, whatever. You could be 39 years old. You could be 34, right? The number 94 is significant as well. But that don't mean, I'm not talking about nobody being 94. I'm just saying you could be seeing 94, right? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's 13. So the number 13 can be significant. Okay? But like you can be seeing things. I done forgot my damn train of thought, y'all. You gotta excuse me. I'm channeling, right? This is not easy, you guys. Because it be coming in fast. That's why I be talking fast. I be having to slow myself down. Okay, so we also, when it come back, I got y'all. So we got the John Horse card out, right? Those are your loved ones. Look at all of this. Look at all of this, okay? You might be hearing sounds in the house. Maybe you feel presence around you. I had spoke on this last week, okay? And I had said earlier, time is of the essence. It's no time like, I would say the time that Source took out to, and your ancestors took to build you up into who you are today, because they built you up. I don't see nobody else that did that with the collective that I'm connecting to right now. Like, you did this shit on your own. If anything, the universe raised you. If anything, your spirit guides raised you. You know what I'm saying? And gave you genuine love. Like, you, those times when you were alone and you had to go in your sacred place and cry and do whatever, like, they got you back up. You know what I'm saying? You had to pull yourself up. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, they're celebrating you, right? And they're watching you very closely. And I know you feel that energy. Like, they're watching so close. You know what I'm saying? All of us. You know what I'm saying? And that's just to let you know that you're not alone, because this shit gets spooky as we move along. Like, this shit is going to get more spookier. And that's why I had said last week, I said, when you feel the presence, if you feel the presence around you, stop and breathe. Don't be afraid. They're getting you ready for what's coming, because we're going to see them. They're going to be walking around. They're all around us. They always have been. But right now, we can really feel their presence more than we could in 2019. Some of you guys started your journey in 2019. And when I say started your journey, it's not like you started it on your own. Nigga, they pulled you up like it's time. You know what I'm saying? The source was like, it's time. You didn't have no choice but to. You know, like myself. Like, we don't have no choice. It's nothing you can do when you have a calling. You know what I'm saying? When they're calling you, either you'll go crazy if you can't keep up, or either you'll be so uncomfortable here on earth, you might end up doing some crazy shit to yourself and people you love. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what's going on. Look what's going on around us. It's like you answered the call. You answered the fucking call, okay? So a lot of you guys moving over from the Hermit and the John Horse. Anytime you need answers, I'm hearing you need to go within. Some of you guys have spaces that you go. It's a place that you can go where you can hear better. You can hear them speak better. You can hear them within. Your ancestors within your DNA. You can hear the messages. So some of you guys are messengers, okay? Some of you guys also were married to warlocks, warlock women and warlock men. So you know that energy, right? And I'm being called to tell you that, like, you know what I'm saying, you know that warlock energy. and you can call them what's that, narcissist, right? But that warlock energy is very strong. They you went through that because a lot of those energies are going to have been the energies that's been attacking you, whether if it's family members or not. So a lot of you guys have a rival with the warlocks. Okay, there are good warlocks, but there also are bad warlocks. Some of you guys have experienced in past lives where you were you were very prominent, like you were a speaker, or you were like you had money, you were beautiful, like you had a lot of wealth, and these were relatives that stabbed you in the back, and they followed you here. They made sure that you seen their face in a past life. They made sure that you seen them so that you can have that stuck and imprinted in your mind so that you wouldn't go on beyond this world and that you would come back here and they can do it to you all over again. They don't want you to come out the cycle. They don't want you out the cycle. So they're constantly at you. You're constantly getting things thrown at you, or people coming at you, giving you certain looks that you don't even know. That's them. They gonna be mad. I just blew the motherfucking whistle. Blow the whistle. Boop, 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 blow the whistle. This what you get. You know what I'm saying? That's why you think, look it, I even been thinking about like the witch trials, y'all. Like to be able to tap into an energy, and because they didn't have no control over it, they basically, you know, erased it from society. They erased it from our heritage, like from what we grew up, you know what I'm saying, us not learning it. They erased all that shit, and they demonized it. And now, you know, it's a lot of people that to this day, like they call me a witch and all that shit. But I be on point though. I be knowing shit though, and I'm okay with being called that. I don't consider myself a witch, but if that's what people feel and what they say, I'm okay with that, because that's just what it is. That's just the level of conscious they at. I don't give a fuck. I know where you gonna end up at. I know your whole life. Because you come after me, I'm going to know everything about you. They're going to give me insight on everything. And that scares people. People are afraid of what they do not know. They demonize what they do not know, which is ignorant as hell. Because we are who you need to raise the frequency on this earth so that we can save the children of this earth. The children. This is what it's all about. I'm a child of Source. And the children, I'm talking about the children that's being trafficked, the children that's out there that's being hurt and harmed and abused. This is why all of this other stuff is going on in the world. This is why these motherfuckers is running scared and afraid. You know what I'm saying? Because they know what they've been doing. And they've been doing it for over 6,000 years. This shit been going on for a long time. And is it coming to an end? Absolutely not. We have a lot of work ahead of us. We have a lot of fucking work ahead of us. Is this shit finna end? It ain't never gonna end. Because there's no energy don't end. Energy don't end. There's no death. There's no such thing of death. That's why I understand why people be crying and shit. You know what I'm saying? And all, oh my God, my mama died. And I'm not trying to make fun of nobody, but I'm just saying, like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Now you putting them in a place where when you internalize that type of kind of, you know, energy, you're pulling them into that energy, and they want you to. That's why they said, well, when you die, why you think they made that word, death? Who made the English language? That was created by man. This is not our true, you know, that's why when you have dreams and shit, why you think you telepathy? You don't usually use your mouth in dreams. You speak through mind. Even when all of the sightings that they have of different species and things like that, they speak through mind. They don't use their mouth. You know what I'm saying? I can speak better in here within, even when I'm speaking to Source and I'm, you know, and I'm venting and I'm praying and I speak. It's more expressive inside within. You know what I'm saying? It's always better in here, and I feel like that's why 6/6 can be significant. That's why we have to keep it clean in here and keep it clear in here. So somebody's sacral chakra is very significant. Your sacral chakra, okay? Those warlocks that I was speaking of earlier, and the men that you guys dealt with and the women that you guys dealt with, the only reason why they came was because of your life force, and your life force is in your sacral chakra, and that's what they needed, and that's what they was latching onto, or that's what they've latched onto. So if any of you guys are having, like, you know what I'm saying, I would say, you know, dreams, which I call visions. If any of you guys are having visions where you're having, you know, lustful dreams and things of that nature, you gotta, you know, you gotta speak that shit up off you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to go through a time when you're not doing anything. It's semen retention, being celibate, not giving yourself, don't be giving yourself to these men. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's, or to these women, because it's warlocks out here. You know what I'm saying? We got real, like, fucking, and the cool part about it is, and I know this from experience, facts, when you are dealing with a entity that's attached to sex, I call them a sex demon, right? When you have encounters with them, man, they're very, very persuasive too. They're very, very persuasive. Like, you would down there leave your motherfucking wife that's good to you for. She'll be the side and you will leave. But the whole time she was a sex demon. You know what I'm saying? And you was a chosen one. And she needed you. So she did everything that that wife didn't do. She let you do everything that wife wasn't willing to take. Vice versa. You know what I'm saying? And now she's raised yours. She, first of all, you didn't fell from grace fucking with her, because now your morals is all fucked up and your integrity is fucked up because you didn't keep it 100 with what was real. Not only that, she didn't follow you here from a past life, or he didn't follow you here from a past life, and all they needed to do was get in that sacral chakra energy, have a baby by you. You created a baby with this being. You gotta watch what you do. You gotta watch. And listen, so once they get attached to that sacral energy, because that's what they want, they feed off of that. They don't give a fuck about them kids. They don't give a fuck about your kids that you had with the past, and with the past girl, with the past man. It was all for them to gain control. It was all for them to feed off of you. We all feed off of each other. It just depends on what you feed on. Like, you feel me? Me, I'm on some, you know, positive type shit. You know what I'm saying? If we can't build on some shit, then I really don't want it. If I can't learn from you, and you know what I'm saying? If it's not love involved, I really ain't got time for it. You know what I'm saying? It can't be the mundane shit. You know what I'm saying? So whoever I'm talking to, you needed to hear this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you needed to hear, because it's like, I see you getting the whole picture. I see you getting the whole picture in January. February is going to be a roller coaster. Okay? So while you guys are on here, let me go back to what I was saying earlier. Omaha. Omaha is significant. In Nebraska is significant. I don't know if something is going to happen out there, or if you guys have loved ones out there and something is happening out there. Or if maybe you guys are from Omaha or Nebraska. But I'm hearing weather. It's the weather. I don't know. But we're going to sit back and we're going to see, because it's going to come out, right? Like everything do. So let me keep going. You still mean joy. I'm hearing joy. You know what I'm saying? Like, so raising your frequency. And I still got these cards in my hand with your ancestors and your spirit guides and all of that, right? The parallel lines. This is you right here. This is the Hermit. This is you creating. Like, you're creating and you're putting things together. Like, this is like a mental, though. I see you in your mind just, and it say power on here. Power. Like, you hold all of that. You hold all of that. And you're creating. You're creating. And it's being protected. If you look in this card right here, you see how he got the gun right here? Okay? And these the spirits is watching and they're around. You see? I'm hearing slow down. Oh, the Jaguar. Jaguar is significant too. We got the Jaguar in here. If you guys know anything about the Jaguar, go and look it up, okay? Jaguars are very significant right now. All right, that Jaguar energy is significant. Or maybe you've heard, maybe it's came across, you know, your attention. The Jaguar energy, okay? Yeah, these energies that's attacked you throughout your life, they're being handled. That's what I'm hearing. Like they're being, like they're in spiritual court. Okay, they're not doing good physically, mentally, spiritually. They're not doing good, of course, but that's because, you know, whatever you put out, you get back. So let me move over here, y'all, because I never got to this side of the damn board. Okay, so we got passion out here. We got passion and we got animal instincts that came out. Okay, we got passion and animal instincts, right? We got instincts right next to Big Mama. Okay, who are you protecting, right? You protect what you love. Big Mama always taking care of you. And this is not for everybody. This is for the collective that's in tune with that divine feminine energy, okay? You in tune with that divine feminine energy, and you know what that energy is and what it's been through and what it holds, those instincts to protect Big Mama, right? Okay, and then your passion. Big Mama is protecting your passion. Big Mama is where your passion is. And that feminine energy, that sacral chakra, because sacral chakra talks about sacral chakra power is creativity, right? It's so many different things. Go look it up, right? You have to start looking up things. But your instincts is up right now. Some of you guys can have went through a tragedy. I'm hearing a tragedy, like, or a tragic, like something tragic happened. Maybe with relatives, family. They could be somewhere, and it could be something with the weather or something going on with Mother Nature. Okay, and you guys can be worried about them. They're gonna be okay. I'm hearing. Okay. Okay. So we got. You could be seeing 111. Mother, please surround me with an auric field of protective energy and make me invisible too. Any energy and entity with dense, low vibrational energy. Some of you guys are wanting to have commune with others that's like-minded, others that can pray with you, others that can, you know, raise the frequency with you. Let me tell you, you could be somewhere in a whole nother part of the world. We are connected, okay? We are connected, right? And so this is not for everybody. Everybody's not going to be able to gain the protection and the light that I have. They're not going to be able to it's not going to be able to be shared with them if they're not vibing at that same frequency. And if you are, then you have my protection. You have a lot of others that's in that frequency. So when you do speak within and you pray, we are all praying with you. So a lot of you guys are single. A lot of you men are single. A lot of you women are single. That's just your path, and it's just for right now. But I want to read this again because it seems like you need to hear some wise words, some protective words, or just something that's soothing to the soul. You know what I'm saying? It feels so good. Mother, please surround me with an auric field of protective energy and make me invisible to any energy and entity with dense, low vibrational energy. Okay, so it is, right? We're going to speak that into your life. We're going to speak that over your homes, and we're going to speak that over your cars, over your children, and all of that. Okay, that's the energy, and that's what we're going to put out. That's the energy that we're going to put out. I was going to say frequency. Okay, so let me get these two cards. These is on the board. And when we move out of this energy, I will let you guys know, but we are still in this energy of you protecting those keys. No longer going to the gatekeepers, the old gatekeepers. The old gatekeepers is those that talk bad about you, those that belittle you, those that, because I'm telling you, y'all, we will go to a motherfucker and call a motherfucker and know that they don't like us. But because we're feeling lonely, or because you go back to what you know. You know what I'm saying? Like when you on this path, it gets lonely. You know what I'm saying? It gets lonely. So sometimes, you know, we'll go call motherfuckers and, you know, just to, you know what I'm saying? Because we not holding nothing towards them. We not holding no, you know what I'm saying? We not holding, who is that? Oh, hey, Aaron. We're not holding shit, you know, against people. So it's like, okay, I can talk to them, but listen, that's over with. Let me tell you something. If I was driving a car, right? Let's say I'm driving a car and I want to make sure I use the right analogy. If I'm driving a car, or example, not analogy, example. If I'm driving a car and I know for sure that on this freeway, it's boaters, right? It's boaters that be coming down. And I'm like, looky, I just want to go take care of this. Can you please drive with me? Can you just go with me? And you like, nah, girl, I don't want to go because that motherfucking freeway is not safe. It's not safe. And I'm like, well, you know what I'm saying? Well, no, that's not a good example. Okay, so if let's use this one. If I told you come with me and we finna go do some shit over here in the hood. And you like, nah, bitch, I know you funking. You funking with somebody and they looking for your ass. And this is the only way I can put it, y'all, because this is what I know, right? And so it's funny. But and you like, nah, they gonna tear your ass up when they see you. And I'm like, man, just come on. You bounce in my car. And then I go and then some shit pop off. And what was meant for me hit you. You get what I'm saying? This is why it's so important to know when to leave a relationship and leave motherfuckers alone. Because when it's time for them to get that karma, when it's time for the universe to whoop that ass, or for their behaviors and the shit that they've done to whoop that ass, you don't want to be in the front seat with them motherfuckers because it's going to hit you. You don't want to be in the car with them. You know what I'm saying? Because it just because, and that's why we got time on the board. And I keep saying that, y'all. Time is of the essence. I hear you coming. And I know you in this. I don't know the song. I got to. You gotta move. Okay, we got the moon and we got the sun. So you're having communications in the ethers. And they're telling you like, no. This person could be trying to set you up. This person could like don't want to go alone. They don't want to die alone. So they like, well, I'm gonna take this motherfucker with me. Like, you know that you in some shit. Why don't you go sit your ass down? Why don't you go fix what's wrong with you? Why don't you go fix your situation? You get what I'm saying? Like, go get it together. Don't try to take me down with you. And a lot of these motherfuckers will try to take you with them to hell. Now, I'm a firm, like, knower. I don't feel like it's no hell. Like, for real, I feel like you create hell. Just like you can create heaven within. And a lot of people create that shit because they fucked up individuals and the shit that they do, and they don't be wanting to go along. But those same people you have been warned about. You know what I'm saying? So those boundaries that we were talking about earlier, boundaries are very significant. And a lot of you guys haven't went, like your tribe haven't came to you, or that man or that woman in that relationship haven't came because your boundaries have to be set in place. Your ancestors is not going to allow you to step into another motherfucking friendship, relationship, fellowship, you know what I'm saying, without setting firm boundaries that you respect first so that you can have other motherfuckers respected. And sometimes it take time. You have to really practice that shit, especially if you wasn't raised with it. Especially if you wasn't taught how to have boundaries, you know what I'm saying? And your parents broke your boundaries. Your sister broke your boundaries. Your brother broke your boundaries. It was motherfuckers was just testing the lines all around you, you know what I'm saying? And the only way you had it was because you had an inner knowing to where you knew when shit didn't feel right. I know that's not right. I'm not going to make that person feel beneath me. I'm not going to, you know what I'm saying, sit there and watch a person get bullied. Like, that's not your heart. You know what I'm saying? You've always been different. So let me keep going. It says the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Okay. Follow it with faith. The number 8 is significant. It's my name. It can be Karen. Or maybe you know somebody named Karen. I'm hearing that name. It says forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events. For life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine, okay? So be careful on what you guys are, not be careful, but, be aware of what you guys are thinking and what's happening in here. You know what I'm saying? I'm also picking up on getting out. You getting out and getting out in nature, getting out having fun. You know what I'm saying? Also, thank you. So we got the moon card in the downright, right? Now, when I seen this moon card come out in the downright, I swear it was in composition with the passion card, okay? It's a lot of fire, like, you know what I'm saying, like the passion card. It's a lot of things that you want to do, that you need to get out. And so now is the time, you know what I'm saying. But also, it's not like, I just see conjunction, like you're gonna have growth spurts where you're gonna be doing shit and then you're gonna get tired, and then you're gonna be hard on yourself, like, damn, I need to get up and do this and do that. Just rest, just be, just allow yourself to be. It's okay. Source know that you're gonna get back to it. Then you get back to work, and it might be 2 or 3 days, and then you need to rest again, because we are still in winter, right? We entering into ourselves, right? So you have to sit, you have to, if you are able to do work during this time, be grateful, because a lot of people be cold cut done because of their immune system, or because of their genetic makeup. You know what I'm saying? They're not able to do shit, or some people just ain't doing shit. But we got the moon card, right? And it's different phases of the moon that's there, as you can see. But you're supported by the divine, and your psyche is expanding. Your psyche is expanding. So it's expansion, okay? So there's a lot of cold and hot energy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just hearing like it's a degrees. It's like a degree that you're supposed to be at certain times during this time. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can take it to the extreme, but if you take it to the extreme, then you're pushing the envelope on, how you can want to know things way before you need to. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of like fuck up everything that's coming after that. And it's like, just be patient and allow things to happen as they go. It's like a flow type energy I'm picking up on. You know what I'm saying? It's like a flow type energy, but all of it is coming within. It's coming. Like, so it's coming. All of the information is coming, but they're not giving you everything at one time. It would be unsafe for the universe to do that. It would be unsafe for a source to show us everything. It would be fucked up. We probably would have been fucked up if we would have knew all about our past lives and how we passed away in other lives and shit, even though some of you guys have been shown past life, um, you know, Passovers, you passing over. I don't like using the word death because death ain't real. But yeah, so, okay, y'all, we done got through the board. 23 can be significant. We also got manifester. So you are a manifester. I'm actually going to, what did I do with that? I just had it. I'm going to read this. What's up, y'all? Y'all up in this thing. Thank you. Where you guys from? Let me know where y'all from. I'm from the Bay. Okay. Over there where Mac Dre from. I'm over there with Mac Dre from. Manifester creation. Okay. Let's see what other message. I'm just picking up some. Just be patient with me like Source is patient with you. Okay. I'm hearing Crimsley. Some of you guys can have the last name Crimsley, or maybe know somebody named Crimsley. 22 is significant, the number 22, or you could be seeing 22. Damn, it's some of you guys have went through, like, recently went through losing a loved one. It could have been like an elder or a much younger person I'm picking up. And you're in between worlds. So your soul is able to travel in between worlds. You're a traveler. And that's what you do for your bloodline. You help them cross over to the other side. So they come to you. They come to you. They always come to you. So if you get visits from your relatives and visions, and I call visions dreams, I always have to say that because I know I have a lot of new people that come watch me, or maybe even if you are, a day one subscriber, maybe you didn't catch it or something. I don't know, but yeah, very powerful. Right. I keep hearing crimsly, like, yeah. Somebody's name could be Rebecca, or Rebecca can be significant, that name. I'm hearing don't be petty. Like, don't be petty. So maybe some of you guys have something coming up. Or maybe something happened with somebody where, you like, man, and they saying like don't be petty. Because when you be petty, it makes the situation more of what they want it to be. They want you to be that person and be petty instead of setting something like a firm boundary, or like being firm on, what you stand on, and being able to leave. Because when you petty, it's got to be a rebuttal after that. You have to, it's like you, like, I don't want to play with motherfuckers. I just see your spirit guys, like, don't play with these motherfuckers. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I hear them saying, like, I don't even play with them like that. Like, we don't play with them like that, because people can get, you know what I'm saying, people can get real nasty. They, you know what I'm saying, and you playing with them. Like, right now is not a time to be playing with people, because they're not who you think they are. But these are people though. But they're not who you think they are. They were never who you thought they were. Whether if it was a cousin, a sister, or uncle, a mother, or a brother, or a father, they're not who you think they are. Like, you really don't know them. You think you do, but you really don't know them. And it's a lot of hate there. It's a lot of hate. It's a lot of envy. I just see them watching you. Like, I see them spying on you. So you could, like, maybe the past, like, I'm hearing like 9 months, 9 years. The number 9 is significant. I'm hearing like you get messages, like, and you might think about them. And that's because they're spying on you. Now they can't spy on you because your frequency, you've risen your frequency. Like, you've done a lot of adjustments within, and it's raised the bar, it's raised your protection. But sometimes they are able to tune in when you're being petty. That's crazy, y'all. That's dope. That's dope. Okay, so let me go. That's just some game right there, right? You see, we tapped in, we be knowing, but we need to talk about this shit though, right? Whoever that is, they're scary. I can see their eyes, and it's scary. Yeah, they scary. I don't like it. I don't like the energy. I just want to sit in it though. I'm not afraid of them, and I can't do shit. And the reason why I want to sit and look, because I want us as a collective and our ancestors to watch them as they watch us, and as they take their ass to spiritual court. We see you. So you need to let the rest of them know that we see you. We see y'all. We know that you guys be watching. You know what I'm saying? Collective. Let them know. We know. You know what I'm saying? Like, they not cool. That these people are very envious. And a lot of you guys haven't even started living. You guys haven't even started really living out your dreams, out your passion. That's great. Out your passion. Just let it flow. It's going to come. Out your passion. What the freak was that? Go with the flow. Go with what feels good, what feels right. If your body is not responding right to how you're speaking, change how you're talking. You got the right to do that. You got the right to not to be petty with these hoes. They want you to be like them. They want you to. They want you to connect with them. We no longer connect with them. It's over with. It's done. And I'm gonna tell you something. They not playing with us. And I'm talking about source. I'm talking about our galactic family, our family in the seas, deep in the seas and the oceans. They not doing no playing. They tired of seeing us repeatedly being in this cycle, like we not intelligent enough to get out of it, and we are. You know what I'm saying? We're being called to use our intelligence. We are very intelligent. And the more and more you break through, the more and more you expand. So expansion is significant. Hi, you guys. Expansion is significant. Let me read this. This card is going to tie into all of this. It all gonna make sense. We didn't got through the board, y'all. We didn't got through the board, and it took us like what? It's been 4 days since I posted the last one, which was part 1, but we made it through the board. Ancestral, ancestral, ancestral. A flip of a dime, a flip of a dime, or a flip of a nickel, or a quarter. That's what I'm saying. It's flipped. It's being flipped. They've been playing with us. They've been playing with our life. They've been playing with us, playing with our heads, sending people in and sending relatives in and placing us in families where they knew that we were going to. But you know what? We needed the pressure. We needed that pressure because they applied pressure and we showed them that the pressure couldn't even break us. Oh, they big mad. But they always been mad. So it ain't nothing new. We needed that pressure. We needed that hate. We needed that. Because what did it create? Right? Oh, creation. Okay, so it says clarity comes to the manifester when they define in crystal clear terms what they have carried in from very. Now listen, I'm going to share very with you guys because y'all probably like, what the fuck is very? But give me a minute. Let me finish reading this. So it says clarity comes to the manifester when they define in crystal clear terms what they have carried in from very. The matter of fact, I wonder if I should stop right there and share very with you guys and then continue to read. Because then mentioning her, I'm going to show y'all who Very is. Okay, so I don't have Very in my hand, but this is Very, y'all. You see her with the crystal ball. Remember earlier I was saying joy. Let me tell y'all something. When you guys are having fun and you're laughing and you are being genuine and authentic and have authenticity around you and genuine people around you, or even if it's you're by yourself and you're in that frequency, let me tell you how many children you set free. Let me tell you how many parts of the world that you heal. How many parts of the earth that you heal within the earth. Within the oceans that you heal. We need to be happy even through all this time where all of this chaos is going on around us. We need to, that's how we hold frequency, healing and laughing and and loving on each other and dancing and being joyful and being grateful and thankful. You know what I'm saying? Being thankful to be able to experience these times that we're going through and to see the death around us that's dropping, because I consider all of those that created the matrix, that created the systems, you know what I'm saying, that we are in, the systems that our children are in, that's death. Those systems were to create death. That's death. So now we're taking a flip of a dime, flip of a dime. That's what they keep saying, right? I'm just going to say what they said. I don't give a fuck how crazy I look saying it. Flip of a dime. I don't know what it means. When I said it earlier, they just showed me flip of a dime. Everything that they told us was backwards. Everything that they showed us was backwards. Everything is backwards. Now you have to turn it around and look at it. I'm seeing a 6. And I see them looking at it. Somebody standing across from me saying that is not a 6, but I drew a 6. And they like, no, that's a 9. No, because I drew it, I knew it was a 6. And now I'm going back and forth with them because they see something different. And all you got to do is come around and look at it like, okay, that's a 6. Well, let me make my 9. You make your 9, I make my 6. We don't have to disagree because we can all make our own space, right? And we can all create our own worlds, right? So flip of a dime. It's a flip of a dime. Everything was put backwards. That's why we have to unlearn shit and relearn it. And that's why people are so enraged right now because of the lies that's been told. And it's triggersome. And a lot of them are not, the creation that they embody was created in the fucking lab. I really feel like a majority of the population does not embody souls, etheric souls. That's just my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? So let's keep going. So very came up, right? And so it says, very allows you to merge with the innocence that surrounds you. Every new encounter is an experience that brings the potential to restore the unshakable faith you held as a child, when freedom was never an afterthought. Very dances freely under a disco ball on the dance floor, uninhabited because she believes in the spirit of things happening for their highest good. Here is the freedom to trust yourself before someone makes you doubt yourself. The past cannot be changed. So can dance, So she danced in the present while creating her future with a smile on her face. The dog dances beside her as a symbol of protection. Very holds a cannabis leaf in one hand, which represents her open heart and innocence. From her other hand, a streaming pillar of light emerges like a wand. This card arrives when the veil begins to lift and your biocomputer begins to deprogram with the cannabis plants, spirit's guidance. If you receive very in a reading, ask yourself, what's the best thing that can happen today? How does it get any better than this? Am I afraid to ask for what I want because of the risk of rejection or denial? Release fear and believe your higher self. The higher plant spirit is guiding you to not fail. Okay, so you cannot fail whatever it is that you want to do. Don't be afraid to ask. That's courage, okay? And if you're afraid, it takes courage to ask for the things that you want. It's okay to ask, but just know, be careful what you ask for because you will receive it, right? And so let me finish reading this card. And guys, this is beautiful. This is a beautiful, beautiful reading, you guys. And I'm going to get through all of this so that we can move forward and continue to build on this energy, all right? All right. So it says the manifester knows how to co-create with the four elements to conjure the environment and desires best suited for their time. In this realm, the manifester tells you it is time to stand in your power pose. It is not time for another vision board. It is time for action. The planning phase is over and the phone is ringing. Pick up and accept the infinite possibilities. The infinite and the phone will never stop ringing as long as you hear, okay? Source, let me tell you something about, I'm going to tell you something about this energy that I tap into and how I have the inner knowing and I'm able to see things. That energy is something that I've never experienced from another human being on this earth. This energy has no name. This energy has no gender. But this energy never gives up on you. It's infinite. It's powerful. And it's been misread. It's been misjudged. Okay? It's been misnamed. There's no name on it. It's no gender. It's an energy. It's a frequency and it's powerful. I mean, I'm not going to go too much into it because those who know. And it's all the reason to know that you have the right of way. You have the right of passage to walk forward. You don't have to stay where you are, and you shouldn't. We are an evolution individually. We are an evolution. We are the universe. I am the universe. Okay? Constantly changing. Things are constantly changing and rebirth and death, rebirth and death. Okay? There are expiration dates on some things. And there should be. Because you should always be growing and moving and evolving and learning and, you know what I'm saying, gaining wisdom and knowledge through lifetime and in this life and different phases of life and things of that nature. This energy don't leave you. This energy doesn't abandon you. It heals the abandonment issues. It heals the things that you thought you didn't have. It gives you what you thought you didn't have. If you didn't have a father, that energy is that inside of you. You can father yourself. You can mother yourself. It takes a special type motherfucker. I'm gonna keep it a stat. It do. You know what I'm saying? That's a creator. You gotta create that shit and be willing to use that energy for what it needs to be used for. But so many have taken that energy and used it for what they wanted to use it for. It's like giving a kid some lunch money and he take the damn money and go buy some weed. Oh, motherfucker, you weren't hungry then. Oh, that was supposed to last you all week. Your ass won't eat. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, y'all. Okay, so let me see. So yeah, and also yeah, I guess me saying that they wanted to let you know too that it's consequences by the shit you do, by that energy. It's consequences what you do by me. It's consequences what you do by you. It's consequences when you do anything in life, good or bad. You know what I'm saying? Even though there's really no good and bad, right? And that's a whole nother motherfucking video, right? But so let's keep going. It says infinity symbol repeats throughout the curtain of flowers, symbolizing endless opportunities. You didn't come here to fail, and you can always tap into the never-ending flow of energy within yourself. It is time to sow your seeds and build the garden bed. That's a trip how I said I was gonna finish with this board, and we still gonna stay in this energy until source tell us, until it's time to move, until source give us, give us the signs to it's time to move into another energy, which we will feel. Okay, we feel it. We're learning. That's another thing, you guys. You guys and myself, we're learning the real ooh, where the word at? Because now I feel this like the ethers. I can feel it. I'm right there. I'm all up in it. It's all up in here. We're learning seasons. We're learning the real seasons, y'all. The ones that's connected to our souls. We've been cut off from that, but now we're learning the real seasons. Like we like babies. Okay? So that's what's up, right? That's a gift. We gotta be grateful for that. Because now we're getting to the truth. Now they're giving us the truth, but not the physical world. We're getting the truth from source because we're listening. That energy, they're showing us the truth, right? And that's only those who stand in truth can see it. That's only those who's telling the truth can feel it. You have to embody that energy in order to connect to it. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you one thing, and I'm gonna finish reading. This shit ain't all glitter and gold. It ain't all that. You know what I'm saying? That shit is not. You got your good days and your bad days. You know what I'm saying? And those who know. You know what I'm saying? So I just have to put that out there. It ain't all, you feel me? This shit get real scary. It get real lonely. It get real ugly. It can get real messy. I mean, it ain't what people, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers, it's all holier than thou shit. Nah, this shit is real. You know what I'm saying? So let me keep going. It is time to sow your seeds and build the garden bed. When the manifestor shows up, you are being asked to challenge yourself. Consider the following. Am I being clear in my co-creation? Are you being clear in what it is that you really want, what you desire, what your passion is? Do you need, you know what I'm saying? Are you being active? Are you taking active steps towards what it is that you want to do? Even if you don't feel like you got everything, when you really do. At this point, you should know that everything that you need is inside of you. And that it will come to you because we attract, right? We don't chase, we attract. We ain't chasing nothing. Not a job, not a motherfucking nigga, not a bitch. We ain't chasing the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So we attract, and we attract what we have in here. And that's why we're constantly working on ourselves. The Divine Collective, we're constantly, and we spend a lot of time alone, which is good because you need that time. You need that time. You need that sacred time. You know, in them stories in the Bible, when they be like, Job or somebody walked up to the mountain, and then the flaming bush appeared, that and shit. You know, stories like that. That's what this is. That's that inner going within. That nigga went up the mountain. I ain't saying it. I don't believe that the shit really happened. I just think that these are scenarios and stories that they put in so that. But my perspective on it would be that the nigga went in and he went by himself and he was like, I'm gone, man. I gotta get my mind right. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get my mind right when the fucking flaming bush that appeared. That was his higher self. Like, look, man, this bitch didn't play games with you 10 times. You know what I'm saying? Nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's time to get up out of there, man. You fucking with your head, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's time to go. So this is you going into, you know what I'm saying, commune with your higher self. You know what I'm saying? That's what the hell that was, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, going into that sacred place, you know what I'm saying? It's very, very important, right? Okay, so let me see something. It says, am I being clear in my co-creation? The difference between a desire and a manifestation is a plan of action. I didn't even know it was gonna say that, but that was right on the money. Okay, so we got the sea serpent out, right? We are in the year of the snake. Okay, and ain't no motherfucking good snakes kicking it around, no bad snakes. And so let me say the reason why I said this is because I actually really lavender can be significant. I was gonna say that too, y'all, because I've been seeing lavender a lot. Lavender can be significant. You know that shit. Lavender come from the earth. I'm gonna spray some. Y'all need some on you. Oh, my bad. Oh my goodness, I done messed up the. Hold on, I had to clean it. Okay, there you go. Smell good. Smell is good. When you smell, it brings memories. It brings things to you, even from past lives. It brings certain ancestors in too, because the lavender, they like that. You know what I'm saying? It's calming, right? Okay, so let's get to the other one. So 23 is significant. You could be seeing 23. 23 break down to 5. The number 5 can be significant. Somebody's birthday can be on May 5th, August 5th, November 5th, okay? You could be seeing 55. I said that earlier. The number 9 is very significant. We are in the year of the 9, right? New beginnings, new beginnings. You guys start looking into shit. Look on your phones, and I'm sure you guys are, but you know, writing shit down and shit. Taking record. A lot of you guys are big mamas of your lineage, okay? Maybe you don't have grandkids yet. Maybe you do, but now it's like I'm seeing you guys are getting ready at young ages to be the ones to speak the wisdom into the family, to the children. Okay, so even if this is your family that you're creating apart from the family that you were born into, as men, you young men are, you know, older men, whatever the case may be, but you divine masculine, you know, you guys are, you know, being called and having dreams of protection and being shown how important it is to protect your feminine energy and how to even work with it apart from your divine masculine energy, which is a beautiful thing. I actually did a lot of research on that for you guys and myself, and so I will be sharing that, and I'll share a little bit before I get off. I know that the divine feminine energy was eradicated, and so we're gonna talk about it because that's a whole nother show, because I've been on here for a minute. So we have mixed blessings, okay? Mixed blessings. Now in here you see him kissing the pig, right? But it's not necessarily, that's not what it is. It's like, I'll explain it to you guys, right? Him kissing this pig is him feeding life into his stock, him feeding life into whatever it is that he has acquired. His it's like your treasury, like a treasury, like whatever that is, you using it for something that you're going to multiplying whatever it is that you have. Okay, so you're going through, you know, a time where you're learning how to, you know, be business oriented, business savvy. You could be taking business classes, you could be going to seminars, or maybe you want to go to seminars. You could be thinking about, you know, different ways of building a business, you know, and not going through, you know, certain steps that other people take where you connect to the government or you connected to certain entities. You know, you're being very mindful because you are, you know, breathing life into this new way of creating. It's a new creation. I see you not being like wanting to have connections like everybody else to certain entities where they can take from you. So you're giving more than you're making. And that's what these motherfuckers do, right? They gonna take all your shit. A lot of people out here I wanna buy a house, I wanna own a house, I wanna own this property, and I wanna own this, but you own it, but it's really not yours because they can come take it at any time. They will come take that shit anytime they want. So it's like certain measures that you have to take and learning about the land and the laws and the loops and shit. And some of you guys probably like, But I'm telling you, it will be worth it. This is for, you know, your grandchildren. This is for, you know, the family that you're creating. You know what I'm saying? It's so many new things that I see that you're doing and so many new ideas. Yes, it's going to take time, but you ain't got nothing else to fucking do. Where you going to go? Where the fuck you going to go? You know what I'm saying? Where you going to go? What you going to do? You know what I'm saying? So be patient with yourself and every day put something towards it. Okay? Put something towards it. You got this wand on here, so that let me know with this wand on his right side, that's the fire. That's the fire that's within you. And it's not a lot of fire, so I see that that's your spirit guides and your ancestor that's pushing you, but you have to give that other 50%. Okay? You have to be, you know, the one who put the action towards it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's there. It's in you. It ain't on you. It's in you. It ain't on you. I'm just saying. Okay, so I feel like I've been in here for a while. I'm going to pull one more card. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you. I'm going to pull one more card for you guys, and then I'm going to let y'all get up out of here. Let's do this one because it won't. Ain't nobody nothing better. I should do a relationship reading. I ain't never really did no relationship reading, y'all. You know, I don't be giving people business like that. For real. I don't know. But sometimes it'll come out and, you know, where I see some, you know, love coming in and shit. But, like, I don't know. I don't know. I be more so, I don't know. I just go off of what I'm shown. Like, that's pretty much all I could go off of. You know what I'm saying? I be having to check my cut, make sure nothing in my cut. Motherfucking bugs and shit. Okay. Yeah, y'all need to get out and dance. Y'all need to go to the disco or something. Like, y'all need to get up and get them fucking spirits. You know when you move your waist side to side, that you shaking the world, you shaking the earth, and mama like that. You know, you remember how the grandmas used to get in the kitchen and play that music and move side to side? Big mama like that. She like to see everybody in the house happy. Everybody, the kids is playing. You know what I'm saying? We bringing back them times, y'all. We're creating those times again. And everybody can go. You know what I'm saying? And I don't give a fuck. You be sad over there. I ain't being petty. I just don't want that energy around me, right? And we don't even got nothing to talk about. We don't even bring it up in here. You know what you did. You know why you ain't up in it. You know why you ain't included. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't, at this point, now you have to create that on your own. Let me see you go through the work and do the work in order for me to even consider. And I'm gonna know. Like, you can't fool us during these times. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to really pay attention to people and look them in their fucking eyes so that you can see their soul. If a person did some shit and they showed you who they are, believe them. Stop sweeping shit under the rug. It's getting too hectic out here, and people are not who you think they are. Things are not what they seem. It's a lot of envious motherfuckers out here, man. And there was people that you loved, people that you held dear to your heart. And it's so easy to drop the guards when you go back to how you felt about a person. But what did they do time and time again? How many times a motherfucker done let you down and hurt your heart? You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't hurt people you love. You're not gonna hurt somebody you love. I don't give a fuck. You not. And if you do, you gonna make it right. But I just don't feel like you're gonna hurt people that you love. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause my experiences that I didn't have, like, intentionally hurting somebody, like, but are just hurting somebody to the extent to where, you know, you break their heart and it really fucked them up. You know what I'm saying? And you don't try to go back and make things right. And then you never do that again. You know what I'm saying? You never do that again because you meant that, and your intentions was never to hurt them. And so, like, line them up and mark them off. You know what I'm saying? And just say, I'm done with that. So doors are being closed. I'm seeing like you having the key to doors, and maybe you could have been hearing doors closing too as well in your dreams, which is visions, right? You've been hearing doors closed and stuff because your ancestors want you to know, your spirit guides want you to know that you have that connection and you have that power to close doors on the enemy. You have that power to open doors as well. You know what I'm saying? But once you close them, the only way they can get through is by way of you. Okay? Hold on, let me see. Source, what other messages that you have for the collective? I don't know. I think I might come back on here, y'all. Oh, I can't make this shit up. Do y'all see this card that I just flipped over? I flipped it over. Look at what it is. It's a new life. Did I not say in the beginning of this fucking video that the number 4 was significant? What is 4? Stability, transformations. The number 4. Some of you guys can have a number 4 on your front door. You could have 4 on your car stall. Maybe you've been seeing a number 4. You can be seeing the number 44. It says new life, okay? A new way of life. In truth, that's the truth. At the bottom of the deck. I said earlier that 23. So 20s. The 20s is significant. The number 2 is significant. 25, okay, is significant. The number 7 is significant. Okay, so let's see what this is, y'all. Let's do truth and because I got time today. Let's do truth because source is so good and the connection is becoming to be so, you know, expanded. It's expansion. It's expanding so much. It feels good to be in this energy with you guys, to be able to tap into this energy, to be able to hold space, you know, with the divine. It feels absolutely, absolutely, I'm just so grateful. It's no words that can describe. You know what I'm saying? I did a lot of work to get here. A lot. And it's okay to fuck up. I want to put that out there too, y'all. I'm not saying fuck up on purpose, but it's okay to fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I've learned is the times when I didn't have to get down deep in the mud and really fucked up, that's when I gained a lot of knowledge and, you know what I'm saying, things about myself. I learned more about myself. The harder I fell. You know what I'm saying? The more motherfuckers treated me fucked up and did fucked up shit was the more I learned about them, about different souls and energies and shit like that. So it's trial and error. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't run from it. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen. Don't run from it. You go towards it. Fear. You fearless. You know what I'm saying? Fear not. It's no point in fearing at this point. Now we're learning so many different things about, and it's so many things that's being revealed about. It's many demons walking amongst us. It's different species walking among us. We didn't been raised with different species and shit. We didn't even know. Our mothers and parents and mothers and fathers and all them, a lot of them wasn't even who we thought they was, but we just came through that vessel. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it happened for you, not to you. Nothing for you to fear. Because when the time comes for us to see and source take those lenses off, I'm talking about not the rose-colored glasses, not the lenses of the universe. We always keep those on because we need to be aware of what's going on. We need to see. I'm talking about when source say, now I'm going to let you see what's around you. Because one day it's going to happen. These motherfuckers don't look like us. It's some scary shit. These other, I don't want to call them motherfuckers too, that's disrespectful. These different species do not look like us, respectfully. Okay? That's how I talk. Like, they know my heart. You know what I'm saying? And they not all against us. But if you are afraid of them when they show face, they will leave because they don't want to. They don't want you to be afraid. They don't want to scare you. So fear. I remember I went to y'all know where San Francisco is. I had went to the it was Alameda Beach. I went to Alameda Beach, and I put this on everything I love, y'all. Something kept calling me to go out there. Like, not something, but, you know, I was being called to go out there. I got out there. I went. And when I got there, I heard my higher self say, okay, I'm here. When I got there, I just sat there, and I'm looking, and the water started moving a certain way. I'm gonna put this on everything, y'all. We live in a mysterious world. They speak to us. But the water started moving like, and I could tell when I speak, the water was speaking. So what I was hearing, the water was moving like that's what the energy was flowing, and that's how it was speaking to me. But I heard it say, and this was a divine, this was a feminine energy, right? Because sometimes I can hear like where it's like a more of a masculine energy. Sometimes it's like in between when they're calm, but it just depends. But she was saying, she was whispering, and she kept saying, don't be afraid. She kept telling me, don't be afraid. So it's things that's taking place between that time, because that was like 2 years ago, and I kept hearing that don't be afraid, don't be afraid. So at times that'll replay in my mind, because now my mind recorded it, because I'm like, I'm hearing this. Was like when I first, like, started getting all of these downloads and things, and I'm just accepting it, I'm taking it in. But there are things that I've seen are just being, and the shit is scary. Like, where, like, something pushed me on my back. I put this on everything. Someone pushed me like this. And I just was like, I stopped and I was breathing. I just breathed in. And I was like, but it wasn't trying to hurt me. It's like, I'm here fucking with me. Because they play. They be playing, y'all. They be playing. They be wanting to cheer them up, like, get your ass up. I'm telling y'all, we are not alone. We are not alone. And I'm not talking about what the government is portraying to be our soul family, or our bloodline, where we come from. It's them. It's relatives that we actually had a connection with from past lives, that have connection, that have access to us. So I don't know, but let me keep going, right? So four came out. Let's see how this go in. It's just dope, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And at this point, in the beginning, I don't think I ever been like, I always been bold though. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes I be knowing shit, y'all, and I don't be want to say nothing. I be like, I ain't saying that shit. Just like I got a video where I had said something about, this was like in the beginning of last year. What the fuck was that? That was like in the beginning of last year. And I had said that I seen LA burning up. I seen it on fire while I was on camera, and I had said that shit. And this was like in a, I don't know what video it is, but I had said that shit. I'm like, LA is in flames. I just see it in flames. I even had seen the Hollywood sign in flames. All of that shit. And that shit is crazy, y'all. Like, we dope, y'all. We are fucking dope. Like, for real. And so you just think about what they weaponized against us and what they demonized against us. They made us weapons on our own self. Like, they took our powers and the things that we have and what we embody and weaponized it against us and made us fear it. You know what I'm saying? They made us afraid of who we are. And so this is why on this journey, we have to go within and we have to get to know who we are. And some people are not able to do that because it's scary, and because some people go crazy. Like, the fuck, I've been lied to all my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you can't, it's calm down, baby. Your mama was lied to. Your mama was lied to. It's not like it was something that was intentionally done by them. You know what I'm saying? Some of them, yeah, but in some ways, no, because you got to think about who indoctrinated them and them. And so this is where we have compassion. You know what I'm saying? Do you have to keep a motherfucker in your life? Absolutely not. Should you continue to deal with a toxic family member? Absolutely not. Yeah, I know that you know the dogma you believe in, but you don't have to stay there. That's a choice. That's a choice to stay in that cycle. It's a choice to be loyal to a system that was never loyal to you. That's a fucking choice. You know what I'm saying? To think that you're not supposed to grow out of what you thought you knew. Because what you thought you knew, you really didn't know. Somebody put that there for you to take in. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta like really assess shit and put shit into it's like a puzzle. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing to get all, but some people can't take it. But a lot of the motherfuckers that can't take it, I feel like their genetic makeup wasn't created to. It doesn't, it's, you know what I'm saying? Because I just know, because I'm a warrior. You know what I'm saying? It's just a certain genetic makeup that I have, that, and I know, like, pressure, I apply pressure on myself, against myself. I apply pressure. I have to put myself under pressure for me to grow, and I do it, like, y'all. And you could call it suicide, but I'll do it. I'll murk the old me so that I can breathe life in a new space and make space for that, and say, but I'm not gonna say necessarily murking it, like, murdering it, but it has to go. You know what I'm saying? Would I ever forget about it or anything or like that? But that's that ego. That ego, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't speak when you want to speak, ego. Because you were created by men. You were created by a society that never gave a fuck about me or my bloodline. You know what I'm saying? And that ego was created because it was protecting my soul. I thought it was protecting me. It was never me. It was a mask. You know what I'm saying? Of many things, because of the things that I've experienced and the things that I endured and the shit that I took myself through. That ego, that's coming into, when you come into head with that ego, I feel like that's that serpent energy. It's like a face off. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't easy. So let me keep going. So it says the arrival of new beginnings, or the budding start of something beautiful and long lasting. Drawing this card can indicate a need or desire to start over with a sense of childlike wonder. What you are beginning will have a strong impact and far reach. Drawing this card can indicate a positive relationship in our experience. This is the Ankh, is an ancient Egyptian symbol representing internal life. And I've been talking about that, like, you feel me, like, since we've been on this video. In internal life, it's internal. It's no such thing of death. There's no such thing. It's like, I'm seeing a reprogramming of the mind. Reprogramming the mind. Like, when whoever programmed your mind, would you want your children to learn from them? These are the questions we have to ask ourselves and take heed to and action on right now. It's not easy, especially if you're a single parent. You got to send your kids to school. You got to go to work. It's going to take a lot of sacrifice. It's going to take a lot. A lot of people don't have the support. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you guys don't. You know what I'm saying? I mean, at times, I didn't. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about in the physical. But I promise you, as you move through your journey, if you ask, you shall receive. And I say this, and it's very true. You know what I'm saying? Things will work out. You know what I'm saying? And when it doesn't seem like it is, I guarantee you something come up. Like, because you made it this far. You know what I'm saying? So doors are opening for you. Things are transpiring. They're transpiring in the spirit for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't no holier than thou person or nothing like that. I ain't into all that shit. But, like, I just know by way of the experiences that I've been through. Right when the building burning up, y'all, I'm telling y'all, but I find a door to kick and get the fuck up out that motherfucker. I'm telling you, the building could be burning, I'm against the wall, and I'm like, oh my goodness, how the hell am I finna get out of here? And here comes Source, like, I told you, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is my higher self. Now I'm going to, and it's like you had to get put in that building in order to have that phoenix rise. You know what I'm saying? It's just it was a death and a rebirth, right? But we're talking about in the spiritual sense, right? Not in the physical sense, not materially, right? So, what's my song? What you want? You're my sugar, my chocolate star. Okay, some of you guys can be healers, okay? Okay, so the number 32 can be significant. And we also had truth come out. So a lot of you guys are truth tellers, okay? You guys are truth tellers, and you've always been like that. And that's what would have caused you to have enemies, in your circles or the circles that you're in. Even to this day, stepping into rooms, your truth scare people, okay? Sometimes you may get a sense to pull back and to just watch the room, and I feel like that's what we're being called to do, because we are evaluating things around us because they're not what they're seeing. So putting ourselves out there can be dangerous. Putting ourselves out there can, because a spirit can follow your ass home. A spirit can, like, real shit, right? It gets spooky, right? It's okay though, right? But I'm just saying, so when you feeling that, like, you want to get in there, just know that sometimes those conversations were only created to pull you into them so that they can see who the fuck you are and what you know. Okay? When your higher self tell you to, so it's answering the call. I just see your higher self calling you constantly throughout the day, like, look, who does that? Like, have you had somebody like that'll call you like, look, sis, man, some shit just popped up. I'm talking about throughout the day, informing you about things that you need to be informed about so that you won't walk into a burning building. You know what I'm saying? So I just see your higher self just keeping you, keeping you in tuned and keeping you aware of the rooms when you walk in rooms with communications with others and all of that. Overthinking, I'm seeing overthinking. So your overthinking is not a part of your DNA. It's not a part of your anatomy. So when you do that, you block yourself off from a part of your subconscious where the information flows from the divine. Okay, so no overthinking. Okay, it's gonna come through. You're gonna know how to get out or how to show up. You're going to know. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be like, don't. I'm hearing, don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt. No, don't doubt yourself. Okay. Hi, Joy. How you doing, baby? Hey, lady. How you doing? Okay, so let me read this and I'm gonna let y'all go because I've been on here for hella long. But you a truth teller. You a truth speaker. Some of you guys can have platforms like this. You know what I'm saying? Where you speaking and you talking. Maybe you being called to have a platform. You have a story to tell. Some of you guys are writing books. You know what I'm saying? Keep going. Keep writing. Keep and then communicate with people that's in, that's in, like, you want to get into rooms where they're doing that. You know what I'm saying? Place yourself in rooms or in groups. There's teaching about how to get the book, whatever it is with a book, because I don't know, published and all of that. So yeah, some of you guys also can be psychics as well. You know what I'm saying? And maybe you're scared to get out there and really do it. Maybe you've done it in your circle, but you don't, haven't put yourself out there, and you're really good at what you do. Really fucking good. Like one of the best, like myself. And so, you have people out there, you have souls out there that's supposed to encounter you. Don't hide yourself off. You know what I'm saying? Don't hide yourself off. You know what I'm saying? So, but do it when it's right for you. You know what I'm saying? We don't force nothing, right? Okay, so the 25 is truth, and this is my aunt. You know what I'm saying? My aunt don't fuck around. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to her kids, right? So it says a great truth will come to light. A secret will be revealed. Your feelings regarding the situation you are asking about are true. So whatever situation that you're asking about is true. Whatever that might be, okay? This didn't come out for no reason, all right? Whoever resonate with that, it's not going to be for everybody. Stand by your personal truth, no matter what, and you will be rewarded. This is a time to let your authentic self shine. Dang. You have much to express. Your voice is needed. Meditate on this when you want more authenticity in your life, or want clarity regarding a person or situation. It's a trip because not earlier, but when it had said, stand by your personal truth. And it says your feelings regarding a situation you are asking about. I had seen a relationship, and it's specific. It was a woman and a man, and it was like, what I'm seeing is like, you as a divine feminine, like, that it's things that's being hidden. Like, that a person is not being completely honest, but it's like it's too good to be true. So if that resonate, hi, it's like it's too good to be true. You know what I'm saying? Like, is he who he say he is? But you feel something. You feel like it's something that he's not being honest about. You know what I'm saying? Also, you could have seen something. You could have seen something in his phone, or you could have heard something, overheard something. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe someone was like, "Oh, I know him." Something in that area, but and this could be a new relationship. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you've been knowing him for like 2 months, 3 months. You ain't been knowing them for that long. You know what I'm saying? Or this can also be somebody that you've been knowing for over 9 years, and you guys are just now coming back into contact with each other. And it's like, okay, wait a minute, I was feeling you, and I'm just seeing that, So if that resonates, you know what I'm saying? That's deep. Okay. And you've been single for a long time, divine feminine, whoever this resonate. You've been single for a long time. So you like, I don't want to even, touch nothing that ain't right, And I feel like this is a test to see if you going to bite the bait, or is you going to let it go. Because, you didn't had times when it was hard for you to let go because you were so deep in, or because your feelings was, had got, deep. You got deeply emotionally attached to someone. You know what I'm saying? And so it was harder for you to disconnect. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so it says the ostrich feather is an Egyptian symbol for truth. At the time of death, the goddess Ma'at would weigh the heart of the deceased against the weight of the feather to see whether the person had lived a just life. It's a trip that I picked up on that energy with the divine feminine, with a masculine. And I feel like that's what you're going through. Like you're weighing. It's a trip how this shit be. I'm telling y'all. But it's magic, y'all. It's all about how you use it. You can't misuse it. Anybody that misuse magic end up in a very compromising situation. It be all bad. I be seeing that shit all the time. Like you can't play with this shit. But yeah, you have the when people come across your path, especially as a divine feminine, the males come across your path, you are able to see them for exactly who they are. Even if you like them, you might not see it in the beginning, but it's almost as if you could see their heart. You could see their heart. You know what I'm saying? And it's shown to you because of the shit that you've been through. So that expansion of knowledge, of access, you have access to their hearts. You know what I'm saying? So you know when they lying to you. So that's why it say it's a yes. Like you know, like it's not, even if it's like no clues. If it's no clues, but you feel it, that's because you have you're very sensitive when it comes to narcissistic energy. And then that's when the little girl in you get triggered, because when she don't feel safe, the red flag, because that's your connection to source, the little girl, right? The one that you went back and got, that didn't feel safe, that went through trauma, that, you know what I'm saying? So when she not feeling some shit, she gonna let you know. She gonna tell you. Okay? So yeah, that's access to the divine. That's a beautiful thing. And we're not wasting time. Remember time came out. Cause time is of the essence. You keep on coming. Right? Under this was on top of ancestral, right? That's that connection that you have. Right? An infinite amount, expansion. You've This is a test. This is a test to see how long you're gonna hold on to it, how long are you gonna play around in that energy. Like what you gonna, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, are you able to disconnect? Because that's what we came here for, right? One of the things we came here for is to learn how to disconnect from the material world. That's why it's okay when sometimes you gotta go through a shedding when you lose everything. I'm getting rid of every fucking thing. When you can do that, get rid of everything. I'm finna start anew. That's, you know what I'm saying? That's when source like, okay, because when you connected to the material world, your connection, and tomorrow not promise, you leave this motherfucker, you're gonna be connected to them clothes, to that car, to that, you bring your ass right back here in that cycle because you're connected to it. That's on your mind when you leave. When you leave and you go into other realms, that connection, being connected to the material world can call you back, will call you back here, right? And you don't have no choice because that's what your soul is connected to. You have to go back and get your soul. You have to go back and get your soul. So you are a healer. You are and you could be a masculine too. But I was picking up on divine feminine. You could be a masculine going through this as well. But I was picking up on divine feminine heavy. Like you being a healer, you attract a lot of, lost souls. You attract a lot of souls that's not, that's insecure, that don't, you know what I'm saying? Because your energy, your light, right? And it'd be like, damn. So, and some of them are very, they wear face really very well. They have a lot of different masks, okay? And when they come in, they're not gonna come in and say, hey, man, I need to be fixed. I need you to help me. Can you help me heal? They're not gonna come in and keep it a stack. Like, look, I got this, and that. Yeah, I'm a fucked up individual, right? I ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? I like to have about 4 or 5 different bitches. They not gonna say that. You know what I'm saying? I don't take care of my kids. You know what I'm saying? Shit, my last wife, I cheated on her. They not gonna come in and say that. But you as a healer now, and because you've been through that, you know what I'm saying? You have experience. You pick up on it. You pick up on it without anything happening, because the divine do not, and you already have came into union, like came into agreement with yourself. Like, we're not wasting no time with these motherfuckers no more. Whoever it is, it ain't just gotta be a relationship. It could be anybody, friend, family, whoever. You know what I'm saying? So because of that agreement that you made, healer, you are automatically being aware. 2 weeks, I give it 2-3 weeks, you being shown. And you might can hold on. I don't know how long you're going to be able to hold out without telling the motherfucker. But at this point, we ain't telling them shit, because these motherfuckers is going. And be careful who you take into your house, too. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to scare nobody, but I'm just saying that. Be careful who you show where you live at, and letting people in your car and all of that shit. Just be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just don't be so open to allowing these souls in right now, because this shit is, they trying to find somewhere to go, man. They ain't got nowhere to go. Okay, they trying to find somebody vulnerable that's gonna take them in. They know you got a good heart, and you know what I'm saying, and it's just giving stories and shit that's gonna kind of bring your guards down, or trying to trauma bond with you. You gotta look out for all of that shit right now. You know what I'm saying? So let's pay attention, y'all, to them red flags. Pay attention to that little girl inside. Pay attention to that teenage girl inside, because they're gonna tell you the truth. Okay, they're gonna give you insight. They're directly connected to source. You are as well, but they have a closer connection, like children, right? So your the little girl inside of you have a connection, a pure connection with the divine, right? And also for you, divine masculine, the little boy inside of you is gonna let you know if this bitch is a harlot. You know what I'm saying? If she's a sex demon. You know what I'm saying? So. Okay, you guys, I might get back on here because I'm not tired, but I love you guys, because I did do some research for us on the divine feminine energy and what they did to it. Oh my God, if you guys see the shit that I found, man, that shit had me. I was getting mad writing. I was like, man. But I love you guys, okay? I love those who love me. Namaste. Namaste means the light in me, see the light in you. And anytime you guys want to reach out, need somebody to listen to, you know, whatever you guys are going through, I'm okay with it. I'm not doing no readings right now, though, you guys, because I'm not doing no readings right now. But I don't mind listening and communing with you guys. So you can always email me, which should be in the description box. And I love you guys, okay? Thank you for coming to Ashley Charge World. And let me say my what's the name, too. Oh, yeah, Trust. Trust is on the deck on here, too. I can cover that, but Trust. So Trust. Trust was right there. Trust, okay? Trust what it is that you feel inside, all right? You ain't gonna lie to yourself, I promise you. Now, I'm not saying that you ain't never lied to yourself, but at this point in the game, your higher self ain't doing no lying. So I am the anchor of the universe, the real news, and I am broadcasting for the collective. That's gonna be my new thing that I say to y'all, but I don't know. It just came to me earlier and I wrote it, or yesterday. I love you guys, okay? You guys have a nice day, nice night, wherever you guys is. And knowledge is at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so protect that what you know. Protect what it is that you love. And always keep mother in mind, okay? All right, y'all.